Everybody grab your book. I'm about to tell you a story. Read along with me. Once upon a time in a bustling city, there were two wealthy businessmen, Alex and David. Alex was known for his philanthropy, always eager to lend a helping hand to those in need, while David was more focused on accumulating wealth and didn't see the point in helping others if it meant losing out on his riches. One day, as they were discussing business over lunch, Alex couldn't help but notice David's reluctance to contribute to a charitable cause they had been approached about. "David, why don't you see the value in helping others?" Alex asked, genuinely curious. David shrugged, sipping his expensive wine. "What's the point? We worked hard for our money. Why should we give it away and lose out?" Alex sighed, shaking his head. "But what are you really losing out on if you have the means to help someone in need? The joy of making a difference, the impact you could have on someone's life, it's priceless." David scoffed, dismissing Alex's sentiment. "I'd rather focus on growing my wealth than wasting it on charity." Despite David's reluctance, Alex continued to advocate for giving back to the community. He organized fundraisers, volunteered his time, and supported various causes, always with a genuine smile on his face. As time went on, Alex's acts of kindness didn't go unnoticed. People admired his generosity and respected him for his compassionate nature. Meanwhile, David's selfishness and greed began to alienate him from those around him. One day, a natural disaster struck the city, leaving many people homeless and in need of assistance. Alex immediately sprang into action, mobilizing resources and rallying support to aid the affected individuals. Feeling a pang of guilt, David reluctantly decided to contribute to the relief efforts, albeit begrudgingly. However, his donation was overshadowed by Alex's overwhelming generosity and genuine concern for the well-being of others. In the end, Alex's kind heart and willingness to help others not only enriched the lives of those he touched, but also brought him true fulfillment and happiness. And as for David, he eventually realized that true wealth isn't measured by the size of one's bank account, but by the impact they have on the world and the lives they touch. As the years passed, David's relentless pursuit of wealth led him down a path of loneliness and emptiness. Despite his material success, he found himself feeling unfulfilled and disconnected from the world around him. One fateful day, a series of unfortunate events unfolded, causing David to lose everything he had worked so hard to attain. His business ventures failed, his investments crumbled, and he found himself facing financial ruin. Alone and desperate, David reached a breaking point. Stripped of his wealth and status, he found himself questioning the purpose of his life and the choices he had made. In his darkest hour, David turned to spirituality for solace. He sought guidance and comfort in the teachings of various faiths, searching for meaning and redemption. It was during this journey of self-discovery that David found God. He found solace in prayer, strength in faith, and forgiveness in the embrace of a higher power. With a newfound sense of purpose and humility, David dedicated himself to serving others and making amends for his past transgressions. He volunteered at soup kitchens, helped the less fortunate, and embraced a life of simplicity and gratitude. Through his spiritual awakening, David discovered a wealth far greater than anything money could buy, the richness of the soul and the boundless love of God. Though he had lost everything in the material sense, David found true wealth in his newfound faith and his commitment to living a life of compassion, kindness, and service to others. And as he walked his newfound path with humility and gratitude, David found peace in knowing that his journey had led him to a treasure far more valuable than anything he had ever possessed, the love and grace of God.